Tona, and this is the Birthmark Doula Collective instructional video on how to set up your Aqua Doula birthing tub. So it's very, very easy, but this is just so that you have a visual picture of what it looks like for when you arrive at the hospital. So your tub is going to be in the storage area of the hospital. It's going to be in one of these blue bins labeled Birthmark with a tag with your name and your due date. So once you bring your storage container into the birthing room, the first thing that you're going to want to do is find your tub liners. So you should have 2 tub liners. They are these plastic folded sheets. On your Aqua Doula instructions, it only talks about 1 tub liner, but Birthmark provides 2 tub liners, and this is very important. You want to place the first tub liner under the tub, and then the second tub liner is going to go over the tub. So it's the first thing you do, and it's the last thing you do. So I'm not actually going to do this because I want to save this liner, but you would find your first tub liner, and you would lie it on the ground, you would spread it out. So nothing from the tub should touch the hospital floor. It should all only touch this liner. So pretending that I just laid out a liner on the floor, then the second thing I'm going to do is get out the actual tub wall, the structure, and it should be seat belted like this. So I'm going to unsnap the seat belt and save this. And then you just unroll it. And this part is actually much, much easier to do with 2 people. So if the nurse or doula, anyone who's with you can help with this part, it'll be easier. But you just unroll the tub. And you're going to remove the rod that is here. Okay, let me turn it around. I actually have the tub upside down. Okay, so you remove the rod. The tub with your body if you don't have 2 people, but you're just going to line up these metal parts just like that, and you're going to use the rod to hold it in place. And then you should have a bookend which looks like this. And you're just going to use the bookend on the bottom of the tub to hold it in place further. And again, this is easier with 2 people. But there we go. So now the tub is stable. Then we're going to find the bottom. So it's just this large flat circle. Again, this should never touch the hospital floor, ever. We've already got a liner on the floor. So we could just put this in the bottom of the tub. You just lay it out flat. The tub might still not be perfectly circular yet, that's fine. But the base should be flat. pump and the heating unit. So we want to connect the heating unit, which is this black. It just looks like this. It says Aquadula on it. We're going to connect this to the cord. You just put it in the side. It's very obvious. And then we're going to plug the end of it into the outlet. And then there's one cord. You'll see it running off of it. That doesn't look like it goes to anything, which is a simple end. This actually goes back in the hole of the Aquadula, because this is our temperature sensor for the heating unit. So I'm just going to run this through the same hole that I ran the heating cord out of, threading the thermometer or the temperature sensor back into the tub. Okay. Now, we've got our Aquadula liner, and so we're going to put this over the tub. Again, this is easier with 2 people. You can tell if it's on the right way if you can see the words Aquadula when you're finished. So right now I'm checking to see. I don't see the words Aquadula, so I know that this is the bottom that I'm looking at. So I'm going to set it in the tub like that, with the bottom facing down. And then I'm just going to drape it over the sides, making sure this heating unit is flat against the wall. Oh, and look, now I can see the words Aquadula, so I know that that's right, because that's going to be on the outside of the tub. And I just run this around. And then you start pulling it down. So you slide, and again, easier with 2 people. Slide, 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 and you make sure that it goes all the way to the ground. Then I just kind of push this back against the wall. The tub is not going to have its full steady form until there's actually water in here to hold the walls up. So don't worry. See how there's kind of bendy here? Don't worry about that. Once there's water in it, it'll be fine. So then the last step is to take my second liner and to put it over all of this. So again, I'm not going to do it right now, but I open this up. It's circular shape, just like the tub. I put it in here and I spread it over. So there's a liner on the bottom and there's a liner on the top, both of which are disposable. So the tub itself is never going to be contaminated from client to client. When you're done with the tub, you're going to throw away those liners. And then the last step is to fill the tub with water using your garden hose. Okay? So as you can see, it's a good height. If I was kneeling in the pool, then the water would be about chest height. It's really long, so I could lie back in the tub. There's room in here for 2 people, mom and partner. And then the other things that the tub comes with are the pump and the thermometer. So this is just an external thermometer, so you can actually tell what temperature it is, and this floats, you can put it in the water. After you're done with the birthing tub, and you've had your baby, and it's time for cleanup, you want to take off that top liner and throw it away. Don't let it touch anything that's contaminated. Then you want to get out your wipes, which are included in that storage container, and you are going to wipe down the inside of the tub. Just quick, if you see anything on there, there shouldn't be anything on it, but just give it a wipe down. You're going to pull off this inside liner. You're going to take off that bookend. You're going to unplug the heater, take off that bookend, roll the tub back up just like it was. Use that seat belt to cinch it closed. And then put that into the storage container. And the last thing that should be on the ground is that plastic liner, and that should be thrown away also. I forgot to mention, when you're actually draining the tub, that is what this pump is for. And so when it's time to drain the tub, you set the pump in here, and it's attached to your garden hose right here, and the garden hose is running to the toilet. So you put the pump in, you turn it on, and it's going to suck the water out of the tub, okay? All right, and finally, please make sure that the pump itself and the thermometer go into your bucket, okay? When you're putting it away in the storage container, all of that should go into your bucket because this is wet, and we don't want it touching the other things, okay? It's not that hard, and I hope that you have a wonderful experience with hydrotherapy and labor. Thank you.